G'day kindred collectors. I'm doing a bit of a $10 special today. Susan the cat is stay away. I don't care if you're curious, just stay away, please. Yeah, so I'm doing a bit of a $10 show today. So what shall we start with first? Okay, let's start with stamps. Okay, this is the only $10 stamp I own. Australia Post. Kakadu wetlands. Some kind of what is that bird? Please tell me in the comments. It looks like some kind of stork. I'm not sure, but yeah, $10. Not bad for a stamp. And then with this came a little, a few of the other animals there. $1 butterfly, 25-cent frog, and 20-cent saltwater crocodile there. So that's the Kakadu collection. What was the year? Well, the front cover is Nature of Australia. Let's have a look at what it says here. Kakadu. So released 1997. Okay. Alright. Very nice, $10. You guys have seen this album before in a previous video. This time I have the coin featured on the front. So let's have a look at that. So $10 Kiribati. Remembrance coin. $10. What does it say there? 50% silver. Is that what it says on the case? Yeah, 50% silver. So that's cool. And the reverse side. Okay, the effigy, IRB. And I guess that's the emblem of Kiribati, which I believe is like kind of an Australian territory, but also a sovereign nation. I don't know much about that, but feel free to comment on the status of Kiribati. But they're obviously part of the Commonwealth, or you wouldn't have the IRB effigy there. So, face value, $10. Pretty sure it's worth more. It's probably about $30 in this kind of condition. So there you go, and that's the old mint condition gold poppy that you saw in a previous video. So like, share, subscribe, and under the subscribe you can look at the videos and you can see my previous video on the red and gold poppy. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. So $10 notes. So this is actually the first polymer as in plastic, note that was ever released in the world. But this one's extra special because it's a little bit different. So let's have a look. So 1988, 200 years of Australia being a nation, so to speak. Before that, there was many nations, many Aboriginal nations, thousands of them actually, thousands of languages. But this one is all about Europeans coming to Australia, which we will soon see. So the first white people, so to speak. Alright, let's do the summary first, so you can pause. Have a read of the history. I love my history, so I like to give you guys time to check that out. Alright, and the note. Okay, so a lot of you have probably seen this note before. We have the holograph of Captain Cook. That's one of the... I'll try to get a good image. That's one of the security features, the hologram of Captain Cook. So this is the European side. You have all the different European... Oh no, you also have the Chinese gold diggers in there as well, back from the gold rush. And these guys are more modern looking. So they're the Europeans and the Asians coming to find their fortune in Australia. But what's particularly special about this note, it's, I guess in stamp terms, it's postmarked. So you've got 26th of January 1988. So it's kind of like the first day of issue if you're a philatic collector. It's kind of the same kind of thing, postmarked. Most of the $10 that were released, well, this is uncirculated. The ones that were released for circulation did not have that postmark. Or do we call it a bank mark? I don't know. But yeah, let's have a look at the other side. Okay, the other side. I don't want to take it out of the plastic because you don't want fingerprints and stuff on things that are mint condition. So the other side, whether this is the front or the back, I don't know, but we have the Indigenous side celebrating the history of the Indigenous people of Australia. So you've got a fair bit of history on this note. I can't remember what that sticker's called, but it has something to do with ceremonies. Oh yeah, and all these notes are AA serial number. And apparently, if you were to touch this note, the hologram, I've heard, can be rubbed away quite easily with human hands. So Captain Cook completely disappears. But I won't be touching the hologram. I try not to touch the note at all. So yeah, there you go. The first polymer, as in plastic, note ever released in the world with a lovely hologram with both European and Indigenous history of Australia encapsulated on the note. I love this. I love this note. That's why I bought two. So that's my other one. So I've got one to spare. Alright, I hope you liked this $10 video. That's what I'll probably call it. As usual, Kindred Collectors, enjoy. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell to keep the channel going, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you'd like to see. Chances are I've probably got it, so that would be great feedback. Alright, take care folks, as always. Cheerio.